So today I want to say, for my little 10-minute spiel, is that just enjoy life. Because as the Bible tells us, no man knows the hour of the end of days. And it's true that given the many tragedies that we've had in recent weeks, we have to take for granted. A lot of us don't understand or see our mortality until someone else passes away. We don't see our own mortality. And again, death is very real. And we do not know when it may come. We have no control over that. We also can't control when somebody else goes. That's something that we don't have a control over. Because death is promised. Though we were not meant for death, because we chose to go away from God in the beginning, death is very promised for us. No man will be on this earth for eternity. So we have to live our lives in a manner that pleases God while we're here. Because we know that heaven is not a bureaucracy. You don't really get a choice. Well, you have a choice there, but it's kind of like the choice is eternal. Because there is no second chance at this. Even if you were to die today, and let's say, for instance, reincarnation was a thing. We don't know. I know that, to me, reincarnation is not a thing. That's just my belief. But if it were so that you were to die today and you were reborn tomorrow in a new vessel, your life is not going to go the same way. It's just not. You're not going to return and be the same exact person. You're just not. So all of the circumstances are different. All of the circumstances are different. You may have similarities, but circumstances are very different. So you really, truly, regardless if you come back or not, you only have one chance at this and making this right. We have to know that what we do here affects a lot of things, especially for the people after us who have to go through this process. It's a very grueling process because the flesh doesn't want us to be whole. Daughter calling me in the background. I'm gonna get to her because her cartoons done cut off. Yeah. So sorry. I had to go turn her cartoons on. But yeah, this life is not promised. We don't get second chances. So we have to remember that everything we do affects everything around us. We can't be selfish about forgiveness. Or we can't be arrogant about forgiveness, I should say. Where a lot of people feel like Just because we have the ability to be forgiven for all of our sins, it means that they can continue to live the life that they want to in sin. And that too is a very dangerous imprint on you and your spirit. Because God does not judge us from our flesh. He judges us from our spirit. And that's how we're taught to see each other. We're not taught, as Christians, we're not taught to see us from this standpoint. It's from this standpoint in here. Because from the spirit, your actions happen. What's in your spirit is what your actions do. So we have to train our spirit, and we have to train our spirit in a way that it affects us in our flesh. Sometimes I have to speak to myself out loud in order to get my body back in order, because a lot of times it's not in order. It wants to do what it wants to do, but I have to speak for my spirit, because from what we say from our spirit is what's going to resonate into the world. I know a lot of people want to talk about vibes and vibrations and this type of stuff, but it's not what I'm talking. It's very similar, but it's not the same. You have to remember what you say can affect what you say can affect what you do, and what you do affects everything else. So again, you can't be arrogant when it comes to salvation, because your salvation is promised. But you still have to atone for anything you do within the confines of this world. So again, peace and blessings to all you guys. See you later. Deuce.